Race number 4 is a race of a number of chances, and we run the 1800 metre course, Class 4 event, and Win-Win Fighter has his first try over the 1800 metres. Pakistan Friend is a two-time course and distance winner. Riders Rain has placed at his last two over the 1600. Mr Alden's never raced beyond 1650 before. Red Elise is a two-time course and distance winner. We've got Super Elegance running fourth to Darcy Joy over this trip 2 runs ago. Turquoise Alpha is up to the 1800. He did win over the 1600 at Nace. Lotus Favourites. Best effort last time, but it was on a yielding track, and Taylor made 2 starts at the trip for 1 win and 1 placing. And with Shanghai Dragon in the field, Nick, he'll likely go straight to the top.
Yeah, I think he will, Mark. Even though he's drawn wide, there doesn't look to be much other pace sort of in the race, and I think he'll get his own way in front. Evie and Pakistan Friend are 2 horses that can probably race as close to him as any. Riders Rain didn't show a lot of early pace last time, but does run on strongly. Maybe over the extra distance they might just be able to work him into a slightly more positive position, and Tailor-Made, Paul, won't be too far away.
Yeah, he comes in with a lightweight, and so he's going to get his opportunity from that. And the rest of the horses generally go back. Red Elise's drawn wide. He's gone forward in the past, but I just wonder from his wide draw whether they'll go back or not.
Riders Rain is where we start, Paul. Here he is with Turquoise Alpha, Lotus Favourites and Red Elise. He's getting close to a win if his last few runs are anything to go by, isn't he, Riders Rain?
Yeah, I've got him on top, Riders Rain. I think he can win this. Look, Red Elise didn't go too badly in this race as well. We sort of made that sweeping run, and I just think they'll hold him up for a run and he'll come home nicely. Pakistan Friend won't be too far away either. But look, a nice win, a nice run from Riders Rain. He did run into a red-hot Leading Fortune, a horse who's been in good form.
Yeah, he's won a Class 3 since the winner, and just on the horse in the burgundy colours there, he just didn't have the pace to go early from an outside draw, and I think then the medicine had to be taken by Karras and he had to take him back, but he's run on well. The extra furlong's going to suit, and as for the horse running home for 4th there, Turquoise Alpha, that was a big eye-catching run from him from the back. I don't want to get that far back this time around.
We move on, Nick, to Robot Warrior. Funny horse. His trials are always awful. He's run 2 starts ago, wasn't much chop, but other than that, he's pretty consistent.
Yeah, totally agree. Obviously, that 10th of 14 doesn't read overly smart, does it? But he's run since then has been good. Now, this race, look, I would query the form slightly, but I suppose the positives you have got is the horse in the light blue. That's Champion Pal. He's come out and won since, so it does add a little bit of solidity to the form. But I mean, look, at initial viewing, it didn't look as if it was going to stack up as being a good form race. But the runner-up sort of run his race there, Paul.
Yeah, I just wonder what the right distance is for Robot Warrior. I mean, whether he even needs further. He looked quite doer there.
And finally, across we go to Happy Valley here. Paul and Evie. He's only had the 7 starts, not too far away his last couple.
Yeah, look, I've included Evie. I think he's a horse who's slowly getting there. He's had the 7 starts. He's by not a single doubt, and some of those horses do stay up to 1800 metres. Zach jumps aboard as well. I think stepping up in trip, they'll be quite positive with him. So Evie goes in for me.
Yeah, beaten favourite last time. There was plenty of money for him, and Zach has ridden him on a couple of occasions. I think they were earlier on in his career. So, look, he's an interesting runner, especially with Zach going on board. He's absolutely flying at the moment.
Your selections, please, Paul.
We go with Riders Rain. I think he should be in the right position, Riders Rain. The last 2 race runs have both been very good, so he goes in. Evie in there for 2nd. He can go forward from his draw. The Pakistan Friend has been declared a roar of this horse. You've got to take that into account. The 4th behind Nothing Impossible wasn't too bad last time, so he should just be able to slot in behind. And Red Elise, another really well-rated horse at the moment. 4, 10, 3 and 7.
Yeah, I'm going Riders Rain also. I think I might have tipped him on his last 2 or 3 runs, actually, this horse. So hopefully he can get the win this time in. But I think he can going up in trip. I think that's what's going to suit him. So he'll go on top for me. He has got an extra pound to carry. Turquoise Alpha makes it in for 2nd. He actually gets £4 from Riders Rain for only a length between the pair. So Joe goes on him. They'll be a little bit closer, I feel, at the finish this time around. Pakistan Friend makes it in. He's got plenty of form in the book, this guy, and he did last win off a mark of 58, rated 55 here. And Robot Warrior, I agree with Paul. I think he probably does want further, actually, so coming back in trip, perhaps a negative, but he can run okay. 4, 11, 3 and 5.
And that's the all-important leg of the triple trio race number 4.